Hello and welcome to a new episode of The Smart Land Loop. I'm your host, Francisco Nieves Taranto, and today we're going to talk about a question that I get from investors many times. It's what type of property is a better investment? And that's a difficult question sometimes because we don't know. Is a single family home better than a multifamily investment? Well, it all depends. Buying a property in a suburban area better than buying in an urban area? Well, depends. And it depends on many factors. Where is the location? What state, what county are you in? How do you study the market? Should I buy an A-class property, a B-class property, or a C-class property? And by the way, what the heck is that? A, B, or C properties? I'll let you know a little bit about that. Well, let's answer the question about single family or multifamily. Single family represents that you could probably get a longer tenure on tenants. But again, not necessarily, it all depends on location. But typically a single family home, you'll have a multi-year tenant on that property. Multifamily tends to be more turnover. You're going to have a high traffic of tenants coming in and out. But single family home could be more expensive than a multifamily investment. So that it needs to be taken in consideration as well. One of the things that people don't think about sometimes when they're selecting what type of property to invest in is the cost of having that property and the cost of maintaining that property. If you buy a home that is already in need of repair, that needs to be factored in. If you buy a property where the homeowners association's fees are high or the taxes are high, then you need to factor that in because that is going to affect your bottom line, which is your return on investment. So that needs to be evaluated at the same time. So many factors that need to be taken in consideration. What is the best property to invest? Depends on the location, definitely. It depends on your goals. It depends on what type of landlord you want to become or what type of investor you want to become. It also depends on how hands-on you are in the daily management of that property. Because if you're buying a property in a geographic area that you don't have access to or cannot be on a regular basis, you're better off hiring a professional property manager or at least somebody that can handle all the maintenance and repairs and dealing with tenants when any situation happens on that property, rather than just thinking about it's a good investment or not a good investment. Factor that in as well, because the time for your time or the time that you're going to pay somebody to do the things that need to be done on the property have to be factored in what's a better investment for you. A single family home, a multifamily home, a new home, a used home, or a resale, a type of property A, B, or C. And an A property will be a property that is that is in a great area with good features that does not need too much maintenance. A B property will be a little less than that, and that one that brings a little less rent. A C property will be we consider a C property as property managed. We consider a C property a property that is a low cost property. Sometimes those are great, excellent investments because they can bring good cash flow for the amount of money that you're going to invest in keeping the property and maintaining. So there is choices for everyone as an investor. What you need to know is what is your goal and how much time you have and how risk tolerant you are when purchasing an investment property.